12 p.m. my day starts. The order number. Always do things on time, otherwise you gotta do it all over again. Like, it'll work this time, but if you're not working to get things done on time, it just leads to a terrible situation later. So, always try to do things on time. Alright, the park is next. Calling it. It's just too cold. I wore shorts. That wasn't a good idea, but I don't know. It was sunnier and it felt warmer than normal, but the wind was bad. So I asked this question to myself, and I wonder what you guys think as well. Is it okay to stop something that you started? Is it okay to call it quits? I would say, when it comes to finishing something you started, a good goal to keep in mind is, yes, you should always try to finish something that you started. But, just like any goal that we want to accomplish, we're not always going to be successful. And I'd also like to say that sometimes it's strategic, or just how it should be, that you don't finish something. Let me explain what I mean. For about 7-ish years, I was a Boy Scout. I'll never regret the experience I went through, but it was never something that was exclusively me, that I just loved to do it, that I wanted to become an Eagle Scout, which is the last rank in Boy Scouts. And this last year, 2020, was basically my last year, and I had been thinking about when would I stop doing it, and it became slowly this thing that was nagging at me, and it was making things miserable. Because it was always that thing I felt like I was a failure at if I were to stop. And that's a problem. A helpful quote that I found on a business article I think really summarizes what I'm talking about is this. When a person in a role or a process becomes more work than they're worth, it's a sure sign that it's time to quit the system or process. Don't quit the person necessarily, but quit the routine or the process that is repeatedly taking the business or program away from its goal. Is your routine, your relationship, your project, what you are doing, taking you away from your goal? Is it making you happier? Are you growing? And are you being helped because of it? It is sometimes okay to quit. Done. Looks good. Hey! Trying to make a vlog here. Okay, ooh, don't do that. Okay, I'm gonna do this again.